access to learning. So I'm always uncomfortable when I hear teachers talking about their students, especially how conservative their students are and how they don't want to change, because I'm thinking, well, look at this sample. These are people who succeed in traditional environments where the instruction is oral and it's all time-based and things like that. So of course that's what they're going to want. But it seems to be that demographic is getting smaller and smaller, more exclusive, and not to mention wealthier and wealthier as time goes by. And my own feeling is I'm not even slightly interested in those people, because they'll always be blind, right? The people that this stuff, in my mind, is supposed to help is the people who are not blind. The people who don't succeed in that sort of environment. The people who, don't have time management problems in that sense, but they just can't get to the class. They can't get out of the home. The environment of the classroom is simply wrong for them. They're people like me, because that's the way I am. I hated classes. I would have hated all of your classes. Sorry, nothing personal. I detest them. And I think, and J. Cross says this very explicitly, he says 80% is the other way, only 20% is what you guys are doing. And that's where we spend all of our energy and our time and our money, of course, is, the teacher in the classroom, and that's, and if this e-learning thing ever gets out of hand, then somebody's always going to push it back into, oh, blended learning, so let's get it back into the classroom. But, I Dave Warlick put up a post saying, let's have some radical suggestions. And I put up a post which was, of course, promptly ignored because we talked to teachers. Here's my radical suggestion. Let's get rid of the teachers. Let's get rid of the educational institutions. Let's get rid of the school boards, and then start from scratch and see how we would provide learning in that context. And everybody said, oh, well, we're so stuck in this thing. We're so stuck in these institutions and all of that. Well, we're stuck in institutions that, maybe not so much in this country, I don't know this country, but certainly in my country, we're stuck in institutions that provide proper education for the richest 20% of the people in the country and leave out the rest. And so I reject stuck in institutions. And so, so that's the importance of this to me. And so if I go through this and all of this, and it's student motivation and things like that, I just sort of like, who cares? Right? You got an unmotivated student in your math class, I'll go out and find like 20 motivated people who can't afford it, don't have the time or whatever. So, I ask even of this group here, how many of you are providing learning to people outside of your classroom? Maybe some of you are, maybe some of you aren't. How many of you have any of your learning on the web so that people who cannot afford your tuition can still read it and access it?